What's up, guys? We're gonna go ahead and talk about market structure today. We're gonna keep it basic because we had a lot of people come in within the last week or two. So first and foremost, congrats, welcome. And this call is gonna be for you. We're gonna go ahead and go over market structure. Well, Miguel laughs at me. So let's go ahead, guys. Uptrend, bullish momentum, right? As the market is going up higher, this is called an uptrend. Right now, when the market's going higher, guys, it's best that we look for some buys. So as the market is going higher and it looks like it's never going to drop, that's how you know the market is in an uptrend. Boom. Okay. When the market is literally going up higher, that is called an uptrend. Now you'll see when the market starts to reverse, right? The market will start to go like this. Boom. And we're no longer going up higher. We're now starting to drop lower and lower and lower. So when you see this, guys, this is called a downtrend. Now, when the market is in a downtrend, it's best that we look for some sell opportunities, right? So let's go up. Boom. So as the market is going up, guys, this is called an uptrend. Now, this is important to know. Trust me. You may be like, bro, like this is fairly basic. But trust me, guys, I've been there when I struggled and I didn't even really understand market structure. And I was trying to trade, going back and forth. Now, don't get me wrong, focusing on the setup did do me well, right? Because I was very disciplined on the setup in hand. But as soon as I found out, you know what, I should just be riding the trend, trading became a whole lot easier, right? So when you're able to identify that the market is going up higher and higher, this is called an uptrend, and we should be looking for buys. Now, as the market is starting to drop down and create lower lows and lower highs, continuing to drop, giving us a downtrend, we should be looking for sells right now. The third way the market likes to move is sideways, right? When the market is moving sideways, guys, this is called consolidation. Now, this is also support and resistance. So if you've ever heard that term, this is called consolidation. It's pretty much the same thing. Boom. And again, you'll see people mark it up like this, with people drawing it up, squeezing it up and whatnot. Consolidation is the same as support and resistance. So if you're able to identify support and resistance fairly easy, just understand that that is consolidation, and we really don't want to play inside that. Um, you know, from my experience, the people who play inside of consolidation, they end up, getting smacked around a couple times by the whales in the market, right? So when you're able to see consolidation and the market really isn't going up higher or lower, it's best that we not trade, right? Let's just put the phone down, get off the charts, and wait for a a positive downtrend or a positive uptrend. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know. Unmute. Let me know, fam. I can't see none of y'all's comments right now.
Yes, it
So let
makes
me
sense.
know. All right,
Sense.
cool.
Makes sense.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now, guys, let's go back over here to the uptrend, right? The uptrend. There are terms that we need to understand, right? There are terms that we need to understand. So we have higher high, and we abbreviate this with, we'll just use this higher high. We have higher low, and then we abbreviate that with HL. And then we have break of structure. Oops. And we abbreviate that with BOS. Okay. Higher high, HH. Higher low, HL. And break of structure, BOS. right? Why are these important to understand? Well, guys, when you see the market create these peaks in the market, right? Market comes here, we start to create peaks. This is important for us to identify in the market, right? These are what's a higher high and a higher low, right? A good tip help you understand is the point in market structure. So we can see, is this a high point or a low point? This is where y'all unmute. Is this a high point or a low point in the market structure?
High point.
High
High
point.
point.
A high point, right? So if the market's going higher, it's going to start with an H, right? And then the second H is going to be the higher high. That's the high point, right? Now, the low point, we can see the market is going up higher. So we're going to start higher, with higher. If the market's going higher, we're starting with higher. We can see it does that with both, right? Now, what point is it in market structure? Is it a high point or is it a low point?
Low point.
The higher level.
It's a low point, right? So that would be considered my higher low. So again, market gives me a high point, giving me higher high. Market giving me a lower point, giving me a higher low. Market gives me a higher point, giving me a higher high. Market gives me a low point, giving me a higher low. Make sense, guys? So,
Sense.
yes, sir, baby. We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Right? That's very important to understand, guys, right? Because when we can see that in the market, trading becomes a lot easier. All we have to do is mark up and wait for the market to give us the confirmation, right? So, how do we get higher highs? Okay, that's a great question. I'm glad you guys asked. Do you see how once we get a high point and the market breaks structure, giving me a new high point? Once we break structure, this right here is going to be considered my BOS of the upside. And I label it blue because that's a bullish break of structure. And I label it with colors is because when the market is in a downtrend, it's also a break of structure, but it's bearish, right? So I keep it blue, letting me know, I'm reminding myself, the individual, if we get a bullish break of structure and the market is in an uptrend, what should we be looking for, guys? You guys tell me.
Looking for buys, breaking through
Buys.
rejection. Mm-hmm.
We're looking for buys. Let's go. So notice let me go ahead and just highlight this real quick. I'm liking these today for some reason, right? And then, yeah. So right now we have higher high, higher low. Market gives us a break of structure to the upside, giving me higher high, higher low. Now notice market gives me another break of structure to the upside. So we have to go ahead and label that. Anytime the market gives you a break of structure and you can actually see it, you need to label that, guys. It's going to help you in the future. And again, if we just got a bullish break of structure and the market is in an uptrend, we should be looking for what? We should be looking
Buys.
for what?
Buys.
Buys. Buys. Market gives me a higher high. Market's giving me a higher low. Look at how market gave us one more higher high and we got another break of structure to the upside. Right? Another break of structure to the upside, giving me new higher highs. You see how simple it starts to be, guys, when you just take it back to the basics? Let me know if that makes sense for you guys. Let me know. If you guys have
Sense.
any questions, please ask them right now. I cannot read. Let me go see.
It's much
Awesome.
easier after I started drawing the stuff out.
Awesome. 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 So this, guys, is for the uptrend. So let's highlight this as well. Can I change color? Um, yeah, let's change it to blue. Let's just highlight the whole thing. Oh, let's get it. I don't know why it looks ugly, so I'm not gonna do it no more. Let's go ahead. Let's uh let's delete that. That looks ugly. Maybe we can change the color in here. Is there a let's see, background? Oh yeah, we'll change that to blue. What? Okay. I was like, bro, that looks purple. All right, cool. We'll leave it like that. That looks much better. Much better. Now let's go over here to the downtrend, right? The downtrend. So actually, let's just go ahead and we'll copy this because it's very, very similar. It's actually the same exact thing, but in a downtrend, right? So let's go ahead and change that to red. Now, when the market is going lower, we have lower lows, lower lows, giving me with the abbreviation LL. And then we have lower highs with the abbreviation giving me LH, right? And then the breakage structure stays the same. So let's go ahead and get into this right quick, right? Markets in the downtrend. We have to find our lower lows and our lower highs. So change that to red. Awesome. We have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Again, guys, is this a low peak in structure or a high peak? You let me know, guys. Low peak or a high peak in the structure?
Oh,
Low.
It's a low peak, right? So if the market's going lower and this is the low peak, this is called a lower low, right? If the market is going lower and this is a high peak, that's going to be called my lower high. Make sense? If the market's going lower and this is a low peak, what is this, guys? You tell me. What's
Low.
this? That is low. But
lower
Lower.
low.
what is it in here? Yes, a lower low.
Mhm.
And if the market's going lower and this is a high peak, what would that be? Lower low or lower high?
Lower high.
Lower high, baby. Let's go. Right? So again, everything stays the same regarding the structure, right? Notice how it repeats itself. Higher high, higher low, break a structure. Higher high, higher low, break a structure. Higher high, higher low, break a structure. Notice how it repeats itself. Let's go over here in the downtrend. Let's go ahead and make this red, right? Because if we have a bearish break of structure and we're in a downtrend, what should we be looking for, guys? Buys or sells?
Sales.
Sells. Breaking through
Sells.
support.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. So look at this. Lower low, lower high, break a structure. Lower low, lower high, break a structure. Lower low, lower high, break a structure. You see how we rinse and repeat over and over again? Give me a 3 if that makes sense, guys. Let me know if you're able to understand that. If you have any questions, please unmute. Feel free to unmute so we can go ahead and answer the questions that you guys have. Let me know, fam. See, let me read the comments because y'all ain't unmuting. We good? Oh, I said give me a 3, huh? Hey, we good, we good. All right. And then when it comes to the consolidation, guys, right? This is called equal highs, EQ highs, and then, I mean, I'm just going to change that. EQ low, equal lows, right? And when you're able to see that, guys, that is consolidation. I really don't mark it up as EQ high or EQ low. When I'm able to see that, I just label that and mark that up as consolidation, right? So let me know if you guys need any more help with this or if you guys have any questions regarding this, guys. Let me know, fam. Let me know. Take a picture of this, take a screenshot, and then we're going to go ahead and dive into the market so I can go ahead and show you what that looks like on live charts. Any questions, guys? Did I miss anything in here that maybe the vets are like, you missed this one right here, bro? Ah, the change of character. I missed that. I missed that. I got you. The change of character, guys. Right? That's one thing that we need to understand as well. Actually, I'm gonna put that in it separate because that's a little different. Right now, the change of character, I'm gonna put that up here. Change of character. I don't even know how to spell character. And that's abbreviated with CHOCH. I hope that's how you spell character. And then we'll leave that gray. Right? CHOCH or CHOD, change of direction, whichever one that you like. Right? CHOD, change of direction. CH, change of character, CHOCH. Now, what is this? What is the change of character, guys? Does anybody have a quick example or a brief explanation of what a change of
Reversals in
character
the
is?
market.
What is that? Say it again, please.
Reversals in the market.
Yes, sir. It's the first sign of the reversal in the market, right? How do we identify this, guys? How can we identify this, right? Let's say the market continues to go higher, higher high, higher low, higher high. We need to continue to mark up. Now, the only thing that we need now is a trailing line for each low. Let's actually just use this. We need a trailing line for each low, right? Need change of direction for reversal. I'm keeping it like this. Y'all know how I usually have it, but I'm gonna keep it like this. Right. So until we break and close below this line, the market is going to continue going higher. Right. So let's just say the market continues one more time, goes higher. Boom. Makes a new high. We get another break of structure. We need our trailing reversal line. Right. Now, as soon as the market breaks and closes below this line, boom, market breaks and closes. We now have our first sign of the reversal. So notice these are all breakage structures, breakage structure, breakage structure, breakage structure. And notice how every time we go higher, there is no threat of the market breaking and closing below. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know if that makes sense. You guys can unmute. Let me know.
Yes, it does.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So as soon as we get this, uh, the market break and close below here, that's our first sign of reversal. Okay, so once we get that, we can now change this to change of character because it just happened, right? Now, as soon as the market pulls back, we have higher high. Let's go over this, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now, if this is a higher high, what do you think this is? A higher low or a lower low?
Lower low.
Lower low. Why? Because we just broke and closed below the previous higher low. Now we're going lower, telling us, hey, this is a lower low. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Right? So when the market pulls back, we have lower low, lower high, oops, and then the market does its thing, right? Notice how everything is just rinse and repeat, guys. Rinse and repeat. Let me see, I'm trying to scrunch this up. Notice how it's break a structure, break a structure, break a structure. Market isn't trying to break and close below this. Market is absolutely bullish, right? Absolutely bullish. But notice, as soon as the market breaks and closes below this previous higher low, Boom. We are now entering our first sign of trend reversal, and it looks like our uptrend may end and our downtrend may start. Give me an 8 if this makes sense, or unmute and let me know this makes sense.
Sense.
It makes sense,
Let's
bro.
go,
Thank you.
baby. Yes, sir. Awesome. Appreciate you guys. Now, the same thing happens for the buys, right? Notice, I don't have too much room over here, but notice, let's just say the market continues going lower. Boom, lower. We have another break of structure, but now we need our trailing reversal line, right? Boom. Need change of uh, character for reversal. And we'll make this blue because we need a bullish reversal, right? So we are continuing with this downtrend until the market breaks and closes above. So let's just say the market wants to continue. Boom, we're continuing down. Let's go ahead and adjust our reversal line. Let's say the market, hey, we're not ready to reverse yet, Vinny. Okay, no worries, bro. I'm just going to continue to adjust. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and continue to adjust, and we need to adjust our reversal line. And as soon as the market breaks and closes above our reversal line, what do you think's happening, guys? Do you think we're shifting from a downtrend to an uptrend? You guys let me know. What do you think is going to be happening soon?
Bulls on the way.
Bulls on the way, baby. Bulls are on the way. So as soon as we break and close above here, boom, change of character. Let's update that because that happened. And now look at what we have. Let's just backtrack, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now, as soon as we break and close above here, what is this peak right here, guys? Is this a lower high or a higher high?
Higher high.
Higher high. Yes, sir. And you know what happens right here, guys? Oops. We rinse and repeat. Literally the same thing. So I can literally just go ahead and just like copy some of this and just like put that right here. And it rinses and repeats. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know if that makes sense because you know what? That took me a while to understand when I first got started. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not here to like sugarcoat or like hide anything from y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna try to fit this in. What we got going in right here. Let's actually drop this lower. All right, that should be cool. That should be cool. And then I'll circle this change of character just so you guys understand and have that change of character. Let's actually let's adjust this. I want to have you guys have this all in one picture. Let's take that out the way. Let's take this out the way. All right. So now you guys have that. You guys can go ahead and take a screenshot of this stuff right here. You guys have that with you guys, and I hope that makes sense. And if it didn't make sense, guys, I really hope you guys ask the questions you guys need to ask while we are on the live charts, because I can't really help you unless you guys ask the questions, right? I can explain as easy as I think I'm explaining it, but maybe someone still isn't understanding, right? So if you're not understanding, it's okay to not understand. Raise your hand or ask for help, and I'm gonna do my best to explain. Right? No one's gonna, talk no nonsense. If anybody has to say anything or anybody types anything in the chat, they can literally get removed from this call. Like you guys got my word. This is a safe spot to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong because we're not going to be wrong forever. We're going to go ahead and lock in so we can understand what we're doing, so we could have a better understanding of the markets. Does that make sense, everybody? Do never be, do never hesitate to be wrong or say something on the call. Do you trade the first change of character you identify, or do you wait a bit longer for a BOS? No, so I do trade. As soon as I get this here, as soon as I get this here, I'm definitely looking to take some opportunities in this area, right? With extra confirmation as well. So when the market comes into there, I'm only answering this because you asked, right? As soon as the market gets into that blue zone, bro, I'm looking for the same exact thing. And then I'm getting in right here because this is the first sign, right? The second and confirmed is this right here. And after that, man, the downtrend just continues. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, Chris?
Yes, it does, Vinny. Thank you.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this too. Might as well. Shoot. Bet. Awesome, guys. So let's go ahead and look at some charts, right? And we're not gonna go and look at any entries today. I just want to simply just identify market structure for you guys. What charts do you guys want to go look at today? Let me know. Unmute in the chats. Unmute in the chats.
Nas.
Oh man, why did I should have had that one on mute. Just kidding. So you know what's good. Let's see. Bruh, Nas is nasty, bruh. Nasty. Y'all ever see that golfer on Instagram? And he's like he has to be like Hispanic, some type of Dominican or something like that. He's always like, it's nasty, bro. Nas is nasty. I'm all yelling in Miguel's house. My bad, Miguel. Let's see. What is this? What is this? 45 minute? This is the 45 minute. This looks pretty good. Yeah, let's go see what's over here on the other side. Let's see. What is this? 1 hour. Oh, this looks much better. Yeah, yep. Notice how it attacked these lows. But so you're a vet. You're a vet. So, right, I have full trust in you, right? Full trust in you. I could see someone looking at this as the shoulder, and I could see someone looking at this as the shoulder, right? Either way, stop loss is this low. Are you with me, so? No, I need you to unmute. This is educational.
You're
Let's go. This is the stop loss. We know your entry is obviously somewhere here, right? The market attacked your stop loss. So maybe if you got in first touch, you probably got your stop loss hit. It happens, right? But is this a full-on violation or was this just to pick some pockets?
just a pickpocket.
Just to pick pockets because we never broke the dominant low. Again, guys, high point in the structure, higher high, low point, lower low, or higher low, sorry. Market gives me higher high. Yeah, we attacked this low, but we never changed character and we never broke structure to the downside, right? Knowing that, notice how we have structure here. Boom. I would love to see on the 15 minute and 30 minute, this wick probably broke and closed above. But I would love to see if we can have a strong candle overnight, break and close above this red line, and then come back to attack that and send that back up. That's what I would be looking at. So I'm liking this. I'm liking this area right here. Entry, stop loss, let the market do its thing, continue up. Awesome. Good job, so. Bet. All right, let's go back. So let's go. I want to go to a higher time frame just because it's a lot easier to look at, right? And that's okay. So we're gonna start here, guys. We're going back, way back with Nas. What year is this? 2020, right? It is what it is. Because I want you guys to see the structure. right? And a lot of you guys, I'm not even going to really point out entries, but a lot of you guys are going to start seeing these entries and you're going to be like, wow, if you really just focus on structure and really not overcomplicate the things that we're doing on a daily basis, trading really is not that hard, right? Yeah, exactly. We are going to be time traveling. So let's go ahead. Let me pull up my tools. Cool. So we can see here we have a higher high, higher low, and then it looks like it consolidates a bit, right? And then boom, what happens, guys? What just happened? What would you consider this right here? We do have the higher high happen, the higher low happen, and what just happened right here?
Break a structure, higher high.
Break a structure, higher high, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And it rinse and repeats. Now notice how small this consolidation is, right? Hey, sometimes it'll get a little bit bigger. Higher high, higher low, consolidation starts to build, and that happens, right? But nonetheless, don't get caught on what's going on inside. Find your higher highs, find your higher lows, right? Where did we get our break of structure? Right here. And levels will always let us know. Anytime we get a break of structure, levels will always let us know. Okay? Always let us know. Now, oops, let's go ahead. I want to focus on the dominant structure here. So notice how we go ahead, we make new highs. Higher high, higher low. Oops. And then the market does what, guys? Boom. We got a new break of structure. So notice, right? We do have the dominant high that was created, right? Higher high. Market drops and gives me the higher low, and then automatically we start to reverse and we make new highs, right? So super clean market structure. And all you had to do, oops, all you had to do was just follow the structure. Let's delete this. So guys, if this is my higher high right here, where's my higher low at? Who wants to annotate on my chart? Higher high, where's my higher low? Yes, my higher low is this area here. Awesome, guys. Let's go. Oops. And this low gives me a new high. So we have higher high, higher low, brand new high, right? Brand new high. Boom. Break a structure to the upside. So let's go ahead and cover this again. We have higher high, higher low. Now we can see that the market break, well, we can see levels letting me know we have a break of structure. But we can see this higher low, boom, gives us a strong move to the upside, right? So that would be a clear break of structure again. So let's go ahead and label that up. Boom, BOS. Now look what happens here, guys. Look what happens here. What would you guys consider this? What would you guys consider this right here?
Change of character.
Character.
Change of character, right? Why? We had higher high.
Reverse.
Yes, sir. Higher low, higher high. We failed to go higher. This is the highest peak in this area, right? What happens? We were initially waiting for the market to come down and continue up, right? That's just not what happened. And that's okay. As long as we can see what's happening in the market, you're good. Now look, as soon as market breaks and closes below this higher low, higher high, what is this right here, guys? Higher high, higher low, higher high. What would this be?
Lower low.
Or low.
Lower low. So we're switching in this area from uptrend to downtrend. Can you guys see this? Let me mark that up. Right? We're switching. Let's delete this, delete this. Because it's not always going to look like this in the market, right? That's why we have to learn and identify the structure in the market, right? So, boom, this right here, easy uptrend. Can you guys see that? Would you guys consider that an uptrend? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, right? Yes, sir. Right now, look, as soon as we shift right here, look what happens. We get from higher high, higher low, higher high. We now get lower low, lower high, and the market continues lower. So now we're starting our downtrend off. Let's go ahead and delete this. Oops. Let's go ahead. Keep that. Let's label this. This is very important you guys label this stuff. Always label. It's very important, right? I like to label mine with colors too. This was a bearish change of character. So this was, I'm going to keep this red, right? When there's a bullish change of character, I'm going to label it blue, right? So again, notice how we have lower low, lower high, boom, market makes new lows. But what happened here, guys? What can we see happened right here? What would you consider that? Was that a change of character?
Break of structure. No, not a change of character.
Correct. Break of structure. We have to change this to red because this is a bearish break of structure, right? So cool. We have a small little downtrend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Did we go lower than this low here? Yes or no, guys? Unmute. Did we go lower?
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yes, we did. So you know what that's considered? A break of structure to the downside. And now we can see we have a slight bearish character right here, a slight downtrend in this area. Now look, check me out, guys. Check me out. We have lower low, lower high, lower low. This is the lowest low in this area. And then what happens? Market starts to head back up.
Up.
Starts to go to an uptrend. But where did we get that uptrend? What structure did we get that gave us lower low to higher high? We need a change of character, right? Where would my change of character be, guys? Anybody know? Anybody want to draw and draw my chart and see if they can get it? It's okay if you let's go, Juan. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And look, at levels is letting me know, hey, we're bullish now. So let's go ahead. This is a bullish change of character. I'm gonna label this blue and put this on top. Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. So what do we have here? We have, let's actually zoom out a little bit. Lower low, lower high, lower low. What would you guys consider this? Lower high or higher high?
Higher high.
Higher high.
Higher high. Higher high. Let's go. So let's go ahead. Higher high, higher high, higher low. What just happened here, guys? What just happened here?
Break of structure.
Break of structure to the upside.
Mm.
Awesome. Let's go. Bullish BOS. Bullish BOS. Awesome. Now look, the market is moving now. The market is like, yo, we got no time to waste, baby. It's gone, right? It's gone. And that happens. It's okay. But look at what we have. Look what we have. Higher high, higher low, higher high. What would this area be?
Higher low.
Higher low. Let's go. Say that with some confidence, baby. Say that
High or
with some
low?
confidence. Let's go. Let's go. Now look, what would you guys consider this right here? What just happened? What would you consider this? You tell me.
Break of structure.
Break
A
of
break of
structure.
structure to the upside. Let's go. So we have higher high, higher low, break of structure to the upside, higher high, higher low. What is this right here, guys? What's this line right here? Does the market go higher? Yes, it does.
Break
What
of
is this line
structure.
right here?
Break
Break
the
of
structure to the
structure.
upside.
Let's go, baby. Love that. All we do is rinse and repeat. Boom. Boom. Solid. Solid, solid, solid work. And we can easily see, guys. I mean, easily see. Is this a downtrend or an uptrend?
Uptrend. Oh,
Uptrend.
get that
Upturn.
in my face.
Uptrend. Easily. We can easily see that, right?
Yo, Beanie, I have a
Next.
question.
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, do you usually take trades on every starting point after a BOS?
I do like to take trades after a BOS. Yes, I do.
Perfect,
Let's
perfect.
see. So like everyone, like I would say like, let me see, because that could be like someone's gonna hear that and be like, oh, he said everyone. So I like to align my starting points up with a higher time frame, right? So let's see. We can see here there's probably like, that's a starting point, that's a starting point, that's a starting point. Because I see the highest one, I'm going to take this one because that would be close to, a break and retest. If the market broke out, that would be the closest starting point to my break and retest and then taking off, right? Now, these down here, I'm most likely going to ignore. I could jump up a time frame to the monthly, and there's probably going to be one candle instead of one, two, three. So let's go up to the monthly and see how that looks. Boom. You see how now there's only one starting point instead of three? That's how you can go ahead and remove some from the chart and take that instead. Does that make sense, Juan?
Yes, sir.
And I do this with every time frame. So like let's say I'm on the 5 minute and I see like three starting points. I'm jumping up to the 30 minute or I'm jumping up to the hour and I'm removing some and I'm just gonna be okay. As the trader, I'm gonna be okay with taking the bigger zone. Right? At the end of the day, I want to spot moves and I want to be able to get into positions, right? For me, I'm not really worried about sniping the whole play. Now, let's actually the only thing I'm worried about when it comes to like sniping is the market structure that's inside, right? So as market gives me breakage structure to the downside, breakage structure to the downside, breakage structure to the downside. Now, at this point, I could be in the trade already, right? I could already be in from here. Breakage structure to the downside. Now, as soon as we change character here and we come back, you already know what I like to look for. And I'm setting it up, and that's what I'm looking to snipe right there. Now, the same thing can happen, right? We can have um, a change of character, and we can also have a starting point right here, which is just double confirmation, right? Double, triple confirmation because of the head and shoulder, the rejection, the change of character, and the starting point with the shoulder on top of each other. Does that make sense?
Yes, man. Thank you.
Awesome, bro. Awesome.
And
Let's get it.
one more question.
Yeah.
So, for example, right after that reversal happened, you obviously keep getting break of structures, right?
Yes.
So you still take those starting points too after those every single time you get a break of structure?
So these right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So right now, I would just be waiting. Like the market may not come anytime soon, may not come ever, right? Because the market is so bullish right now. But when the market does come around here, I would be looking to take some type of opportunities. Now, because maybe let's just say, the market is like way up here right now, right? Way up here. When the market comes down here, I don't have to be the first one in, right? I don't have to be the first one in. Let the market give you the confirmations. Just because we're looking to take buy positions does not mean we have to be the first ones in the buy, right? Let us get the head and shoulder confirmation. Boom. Let us get the liquidity. Let us get the sweep. Let us get the change of character. Once we get this, bro, boom. This is the setup that we're looking for to take it back up. Does that make sense? I never have to be the first one in, bro. Never.
Yes, man.
Never,
Thank you very
never.
much.
On any time frame, guys, you never have to be the first one in, right? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But yeah, that's a perfect starting point. So that's what I'm waiting for. It may not never come down there, but shoot, if it does, I'm ready for it, right? Let's go ahead. Does anybody have any questions before we get off this call? Because, again, my the whole point of this call, guys, for me wasn't to get, no entries. I just want you guys comfortable marking up charts, understanding breaker structure, higher highs, higher lows. Because again, once you guys understand that, guys, trading becomes a lot easier, you know. So let me know. So basically just stay put until you see consolidation again, right? So basically just stay put until you see consolidation again, right? What does that mean exactly? Stay put until you see consolidation again. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking about like the setup I just did? Like you want to see the consolidation, things move, and then we get back in? Is that what you mean? Yes. Yeah. So let's go back real quick. Yes. Because again, the consolidation helps us. Now, this isn't really an entry call, but we're going to go ahead and just break it down real quick. Right? The consolidation helps us. Now, this is why I tell you guys not really to participate because, they get smacked around a little bit. Now, once the market starts to consolidate, we know that the market is building up money, right? Consolidation is money being built up. The banks stopped the flow of the market. So people that are trading retail, support and resistance, they're building up money for the big banks. What do the big banks do? They like to smack people around. Look, anybody who's buying, boom, smacked you. Anybody who was selling, smacked you. Now, where do we get in? I like to get in on the shoulders or on the starting points. So as the market comes back, we could look for positions and then boom, as soon as it's back here, we're looking to continue with that trend. So we can be riding sales, sales, sales. Now, as soon as we see this, we get off the computer and stop trading, right? Now, if we're expecting buys because, we're waiting for things over here, as soon as we see this play out, Nova, we're expecting to take some buy positions in this area. Does that make sense? Let's go. Let's go. I believe this is your first week. So, hey, I appreciate you for hopping on the call and plugging in. And I hope you took notes because this right here, it's literally the way of the markets. Market structure is the market DNA. So if you understand higher highs, higher lows, yes, it's repetitive. I know it's annoying. I know. Trust me. Look at me. Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. I know it's annoying, guys. Trust me. Like I feel it. You repeat the same thing. Higher highs, higher lows, break a structure. Higher highs, higher lows, break a structure. Change your character. Lower low, lower high, break a structure. I get it. Trust me. But when you are so comfortable with that, you will be able to see your trade opportunities in the markets a lot more clearer and you won't be stressing as much, right? So I hope you all took notes. Again, if you were a vet and this call wasn't really for you, but we go back to the basics. And if you were a beginner, man, I hope you guys got some value. And I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I will see you guys on the next call on Friday. That one will be more intermediate and advanced. So we'll go ahead and talk about some plays that happened in the week. So let's get it, guys. I'm glad we had this call. It was definitely needed, and I will see you guys on Friday. Appreciate you.